Tennessee.
Welcome to NWL TV. I'm Ben Miller sitting with Ryan McGillicuddy, and as you just saw, every man on the roster thinks he will be the winner of the first ever NWL Rumble and therefore be crowned the champion of the NWL.
Overland Park, Kansas is main event City.
We'll see who's going to become the champion tonight. Can you imagine 30 guys in that ring possibly
The following
at
contest
once?
is the first ever NWL Rumble. In this bout, 30 competitors will enter at timed intervals. The only way to be eliminated is over the top rope with both feet touching the floor, and the final competitor will leave the NWL champion.
And as you heard, Dak Draper so confident
Let's meet the competitor that drew number one.
that he swears he will win this entire thing, even though he is the #1 entrant into the NWL Rumble. That means he has to outlast 29 other stars.
This backstabber thinks he's so smart by saying, yeah, I'll be #1, I'll beat everybody. I'm going to prove to Major, to Matt Jackson, all the fans that I'm going to be the champion by beating everybody.
Undefeated NWL champion, the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
And why wouldn't you be confident? Dak Draper is undefeated in singles competition here in the NWL. And he has also been the reigning champion for close to a year.
He's been the only NWL champion since the creation of this company. But you know what? That's coming to an end tonight, Ben. I swear he's not going through this entire roster. I know plenty of people are going to take him out.
Let's meet the competitor that drew number two.
I can't wait. Let's see who drew number 2.
Yeah!
Oh, would you look at this? Michael Strider, 1/4 of the foundation.
Wouldn't it be great if Dak Draper gets thrown out right now and he's done? He's the first man eliminated by Michael Strider.
There he is, Michael Strider.
Representing the foundation, one half of the tag team champion, Michael Strider.
A veteran of this great sport, Michael Strider wants to bring all of the gold home to the foundation, and it's hard to think. Michael Strider may make it the entire time. This guy is in the best shape of his wrestling life, and he has a chip on his shoulder. He wants that gold.
Packed house here tonight, and it's going to be amazing to see who walks out of this building as the NWL champion. And right now, my money's on Michael Strider if it comes down to these two.
Oh, would you look at that? Michael Strider with those big bear paw haymakers right to the side of the face, and we're already starting off here. I mean, timed intervals, every few minutes, another wrestler from the roster will make his way to the ring, and we don't know who's going to come in. I mean, you could be in the Rumble tonight.
Maybe I am.
We know.
Maybe I am. But
everybody wants that prize.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I love how Matt Jackson, our great general manager, basically the owner at this point, I love how he is the guy stacking the deck already against Dak by having Strider come out after Dak's #1.
Look at that, you see Michael Strider already wanting nothing to do with the champion, Dak Draper, the NWL champion.
Let's talk about this, Ben. Let's talk about how Dak Draper could have just kept his championship and been a happy camper with Matt Jackson. He could have continued his career without having any issues. Matt Jackson was ready to make it all easy for him, but no, he had to be a little jerk, a backstabber to Matt Jackson, and now Matt Jackson has to be evil on him, and Matt Jackson doesn't like to be evil.
Oh, here we go, the next oh no. The deck is starting to get stacked against the champion as Ace Steel makes his way into the Abdallah Shrine in front of this packed house, and now it's 2 members of the foundation against Dak Draper. I don't like these odds.
The NWL Tag Team Champions, 2-on-1 against the NWL champion currently. But we'll see what happens at the end of this. But like you said, who is going to have that belt? Maybe the foundation can have all the gold. Maybe it's on Wyatt, it's on Strider, it's on Ace, it's on one of the Howlets. It doesn't matter. As long as Dak Draper doesn't have it, I don't care.
One thing's for sure, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that Dak Draper, he's got more enemies than friends in that locker room. He has done some dastardly things to a lot of people on this roster, and people are looking to not only take Dak Draper out, but to take that gold off his waist.
I think he has a lot of butts to kiss in the back. I mean, yeah, he's now team based it, I guess he says, and he backstabs Matt Jackson, who's clearly in control now. He won the rights to do it because I thought Dak Draper threw that match. I still think he did. I still think he did it for Matt Jackson. Maybe it's the biggest swerve in wrestling history. It makes Montreal look like nothing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. But you're absolutely right. I mean, he has no friends, no allies, and now he's in there with the tag team champions.
And let's make mention, fans, if you are watching this on one of our great TV station affiliates, this will take the entire hour. There's no way it can't. 30 men entering this Rumble. This is going to take the entire broadcast. I mean, let's be honest about it.
Oh, look at this. Look at this deck continues to get stacked.
Oh, look at it. It's Leo. It's Leo Howland, obviously still feeling the effects of that war last week with Jimmy Jacobs. Kind of staggering his way into the ring. Clubbing Dak Draper right in the back of the head. Now Team Jackson, look at this.
He destroyed Jimmy Jacobs, and now they're all destroying Dak Draper.
That's right.
Look at this is almost unfair. Almost.
All right, if you're a betting man, Ryan, which I believe you are, that's why you
love the ponies.
That's why you always ask me for money. If you had to place a bet, who do you think is going to walk out the NWL champion here tonight?
Well, I mean, my money is on one of the foundation members, obviously. You have the Howlets, you have Ace, you have Strider, you have Wyatt. It's going to be one of them. I mean, the only one out, Marco Howlett's not in there. Maddox isn't in there yet, who, of course, is the bodyguard now of Matt Jackson, and Jeremy Wyatt. So it has to be one of those guys.
Look at Dak Draper trying to fight off this onslaught from all three of the Jackson administration. More like the well, I can't say that, but
you
nice
can't.
suplex by
this
Dak
is
Draper.
Matt Jackson's television show. How dare you?
Well, I didn't say it, and let me take this time to say thank you, Matt Jackson,
Read your card.
for allowing me to work another week here in the NWL.
That's right.
Double
Another time
suplex.
before the show's over, please. What's this?
Oh, we saw this.
Is there bad weather?
What? I don't know what's going on. A severe what?
Color bars?
Wait, that can't be.
Bull Brady is back?
That's Bull Brady. Bull Brady is back. The former, well, you know, well, look at this. Bull Brady.
I thought Blade Meeks broke his leg. Where is he? Dak Draper broke Blade Meeks' leg, and he's back as Bull Brady now? You know he had something to score with Dak Draper now.
Oh, look at Dak Draper on his knees. Bull is going to take that.
What?
I thought he was going to take that frustration out on Dak Draper, and now
Why is he
Bull
attacking
Brady.
everybody else?
Bull Brady almost coming to the rescue. Ace Steel has been eliminated. Bull Brady almost coming to the rescue of Dak Draper.
Come on, Leo.
Has been eliminated.
Who would have thought Ace Steel would be the first one eliminated tonight?
Bull Brady coming. I'm in shock here. I can't believe that Bull Brady did it. And look at Leo Howland has been eliminated. That's 2 eliminations for Bull Brady.
Come on, Strider, get him out of there.
Swinging a miss by Strider. Oh, and that backcracker.
No.
And there goes Strider.
Has been eliminated.
That's 3 eliminations by the returning Bull Brady.
Bolt, you better do something right now. If you are a man, you do something to Dak Draper right now.
Maybe this was his plan the entire time. He wants to get Dak Draper alone and extract some wait.
Marco Howland now.
Well, they were shoving each other, and then here comes Marco Howland.
Yes.
Pump thrust kick right to the face of Dak Draper. What do you make of this Bull Brady not attacking Dak Draper?
Now, if someone broke my leg, look at this. He's on the outside. If he falls, he's out.
Look at this. Flips over both of them. Marco Howland.
Marco and Dak should both be getting this guy. Dak, you wanted to end this guy's career.
Backflip over. Beautiful drop kick right to the face of Leo Howland.
Dak, stand up and throw Bull Brady out of here.
Crowd can't believe Bull Brady has come back. Man, it's been a long time since we've seen Bull Brady compete. A different attitude, a different je ne sais quoi, if you will, and a beautiful German suplex folds Marco Howlett up like an accordion.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Bull Brady comes out here, and instead of attacking the guy that broke his leg, which anyone with a brain would do, he helps eliminate everyone except Dak, which makes no sense at all.
So many questions that I want Bull Brady to answer. Bull Brady, as Blaine Meeks, always tried to do what was right, and it sometimes cost him dearly. Maybe some of that is still alive in the newfound, oh, look at that, belly to back suplex.
That's a level of forgiveness I'll never understand, man. I don't forgive anybody, let alone some guy that broke my leg, because I have a brain, I have common sense. Now Dak Draper's crawling around in there. Bull Brady just want to throw him out. Yes, here's the funny man himself.
Number 7, Privilege Personified.
All right, here comes Rashid Ali of Top Shelf Entertainment.
Come on,
and
Rashid, what are you doing?
That shows you that there is no loyalty here. He wants that championship as he tries to dump all three of the other competitors to the outside.
They're all still in, Rashid.
But unfortunately, both feet have to touch the floor. Look at Rashid Ali.
Nice
kip up after that Samoan drop. She's not Samoan, right?
I just know Rashid is the greatest music producer ever, and he's going to be putting out that great single by Everett Connors very soon.
All right, well, there, Rashid Ali. That's the biggest. That could be a game changer in this match, Ryan. Is the fact that there is no friends at the end of the day. You may try to accomplish something with a tag team partner, with a stable member, with something else, but at the end of the day, only one man can walk out the NWL champion.
You're absolutely right. And now we're getting some guys in there. Finally, after Bull Brady eliminated everybody else, now we have 4 guys in there. They're partnered off here. You got Rashid trying to get Bolt out, which he should have been doing from the beginning. And now Dak and Marco going out in the corner.
Nice knife edge chop by Dak Draper across the chest of Marco Howlett. Marco Howlett in much better shape than his tag team. Oh, here we go. I like this guy. Here comes the young upstart Jojo Bravo.
Where's the rest of them?
Said that. Come on.
Yeah, if he wants to get Bolt out, that's fine with me.
Look at that. Try using that quickness that we've seen before.
What a move.
Drive Bull Brady's head into the canvas. Now Jojo Bravo's going to try to pick a spot here and eliminate one of the much bigger competitors. You never know, in a Rumble, anything can happen. And Bull Brady
he stayed in.
Jojo Bravo staying in this matchup.
Jojo Bravo is bigger than everybody else except maybe beautiful Bobby. Everyone's bigger than him.
Hard forearm shot to the face by Jojo. This guy's got a lot of heart, a tremendous amount of heart, and a lot of quickness, and I can see big things in the future of Jojo Bravo.
There's nothing big about Jojo Bravo, first of all. And now look at him attacking. Now he's going after Rashid. You got Dak and Marco finally going at Marco. Throw him out.
Funny how things change. You were one of the biggest Dak Draper supporters throughout the year, and then once he pledged allegiance to where it should be. Who's this? Oh, I know who this is. This is Fuego del Sol. Fuego del Sol, the next entrant into the NWL Rumble.
No!
He better stay grounded for this springboard double drop kick.
They say you got a guy like this, a high flyer, he better not try to do any moves off those ropes or get thrown out.
Look at that. Oh,
what was that?
Up and over the top rope. He better stop shimmying and shaking. Get in there.
Nice kick to, I like that he kicked Bolt, though. Maybe I'm rooting for Fuego now.
Fuego del Sol has impressed everybody here in the NWL crowd with his high-flying ability. Maybe one of the best high flyers we've ever seen. And now, could that high-flying ability give him the ability to take home the NWL Championship?
Yes, you were
That's
talking
a tall order.
You're talking about Dak Draper. He would have been in everyone's good graces who matter in this company if he would have just shut his mouth and helped Matt Jackson win the company like he did. But no, he had to make a big deal out of it. They would send him to Hawaii. He didn't even go to Hawaii. He didn't want to be a part of this company. He became a complete joke. Everything opposite of what he was before when he was champion of this company.
Roscoe Leech, did you see that? He dumped. It's going to take me a while. Bolt Brady right on his back. Can you imagine if Privilege Personified takes home the NWL Championship?
Oh, yes!
Here's probably one of your favorites.
Oh, he's totally
right now.
Maybe I'm going for Niles Planquet now.
Niles Planquet now your next entrant into the NWL Rumble.
Planquet going after Fuego. He's had problems with him in the past. Bolt, get out of his business.
Look at that. Hard right hands by Niles Planquet.
Planquet is one of the smartest men on the roster. He has to be on one of the top 2-3 guys that's going to win this whole thing, Ben.
And he's also slicker than grease. And if I were Roscoe Leech, I would definitely be watching over my shoulder for my partner to throw me out, because I guarantee you, Niles Planquet wants that belt so badly, he'd throw out his own mom.
Look at this. Jojo Bravo trying to throw out 2 men, but now he's about to get thrown out.
Look at this. Fuego holding on to the, kind of making it, maybe hoping to put himself out of sight, out of mind by holding on to that steel post right there.
What is he? What a chicken. He's just sitting over there.
See him telling the fans not to wise anybody up to where he's hiding. Marco Hallett sees him, though. It's not like he's invisible. Oh, and he just poked him in the eyes. I love it. I love this Fuego del Sol.
Well, Niles Planquet had a problem with him a couple weeks ago and took him out. Oh, here we go. One of the odds-on favorites to win this thing tonight, the Monarch himself, Jeremy Wyatt.
Here comes Jeremy Wyatt, the Monarch, the king, the self-professed king of Kansas City. And one's got, oh, here we go! These 2 men have won at each other, maybe since the beginning, and they're firing right hands into each other.
They've been nose-to-nose a couple times during the year of NWL, and they've never had a match together. I'm really curious who would win a singles match between those two, because my money would be on Jeremy Wyatt. I've seen his career blossom for many years now, and him versus Dak, it's got to be Wyatt, right? You agree with me?
I wonder how Jeremy Wyatt would feel knowing that you have a life-size poster of him right here in your office.
What? I have heroes in my office. Who cares?
Jeremy Wyatt definitely, if anyone's got the cardiovascular conditioning to outlast everybody in this Rumble, it pains me to say it is Jeremy Wyatt. He is in phenomenal shape for this type of matchup. Oh, look at that, reverse cannonball. Crushes Blaine Meeks in the corner.
That's Bolt Brady. Blaine Meeks died, apparently. Bolt Brady's back, Ben. Get it right.
Told you it was going to take me a minute. Back elbow there by the champ. Dak Draper, oh no! I didn't think he was going to be able to make it to the Rumble, but apparently the Raging Bull, the son of Texas, Maverick, is
wow. He looks different.
Number 12.
Where's his muscles?
That's not Maverick.
Drew Gold.
Drew Gold? Wow! What a surprise!
This is unreal. What do we call it?
Look, he's wearing Maverick's vest. He looks sort of like him without the muscles or tan.
The irritated bull?
Look, he's doing his whole entrance. What a homage to Maverick.
I'm so confused.
Look at the entire ring's looking at him.
I don't think anybody's impressed with the prowess of one tiny bull, Drew Gold. And look at that. Every man for himself, but right now, they're putting the beat down on Drew Gold.
Why are you doing this to him? He's a manager.
Oh, decapitates himself almost on that top rope, but he didn't go over. He needs to go over the top rope and touch the floor with both feet to be eliminated.
No, he's safe. Look, he's going to roll back in. He'll be fine.
He's holding on to that bottom rope and shimmying across it like a worm.
Well, you were okay with Fuego doing it earlier.
Fuego was hiding. He wasn't shimmying on his back.
Well, whatever. He's hiding. He's trying to keep himself safe. Look at Dak just looking down at him. Just leave him alone. Poor guy.
Well, Drew Gold can talk a mile a minute, but that doesn't mean.
Oh, no.
Here's my favorite to win the NWL Rumble, the bruiser from Blackwater, Jack Foster.
He's got to be a favorite in this thing. I mean, this guy, this mountain of a man, he's crazy. I mean, come on.
I mean, he might be the biggest competitor in this Rumble.
He's taking everybody out. He has no friends here.
He has no friends. He just wants to provide for his family. And now look at this. I thought we were going to see a double choke.
Me too.
Niles.
Watch out, Niles.
Oh, nice clothesline.
Come on, Niles.
Foster and a beautiful spear.
Niles.
Almost cleaves Niles Planquet in half.
Right in the grapes. Come on, Niles. Help him, Belvedere. What is this? Jojo Bravo standing up.
Jojo Bravo thought he was. He's still in it. Now he thought better of it. Jojo Bravo, fearing for his safety, has been eliminated.
And look, he's not scared. Rashid Ali, the greatest music producer in the history of the world. Look, he doesn't care.
Maybe the greatest music producer in the history of the world, as you say, but not all that smart. Picking a fight with Jack Foster. He just sets him up there like a small child.
Rashid.
That big hand wrapped around the throat of Privilege personified, and he just blitzed him with a headbutt.
Come on, Rashid.
And Privilege personified is going to have to wait another day because he has been eliminated from the NWL Rumble.
Everyone is down, fighting now. Finally, some people are starting to get up, but Jack Foster's throwing everybody out right now.
Marco Hallett was going to go out there, but Marco Hallett stays on the apron.
Drew, not Drew.
And there goes the littlest bull, and he is out.
Drew Gold has been eliminated.
How good did that feel for Jack Foster?
You got to give him credit. He came out here as a manager, as an agent, and look, now he's got Foster. That's Wyatt by the throat. No.
That's Wyatt by the throat. These two hate each other. Here comes the Mammoth Maddox. Speaking of big guys in the Rumble,
they're looking eye to eye, buddy.
They are pretty much looking eye to eye. Look at the size of this Maddox. We've seen glimpses of him before, especially last week, but now we're going to see Jack Foster and the Mammoth go toe-to-toe.
Well, now everybody's starting to attack them from behind. I wanted to see Maddox throw Jack Foster out. People are flying out but not going out.
Niles Planquet and Fuego del Sol stay on the ring apron, and now Maddox and Jack Foster exchanging beefy right hands right in the center of this ring.
Two of the biggest men on the roster. I don't know how anyone's going to get these two out of this ring. Oh, big boots.
Cleaving each other's heads off with those big boots, and neither man refusing to move a muscle, and a double clothesline, and both giants are down with a thunderous flop right here in Overland Park.
One of the best seats in the world?
15.
It is. It's Matt Fitchin. Matt Fitchin is entrant number 15 here in the NWL Rumble.
Look at Fitchin clearing house. Dak, Bolt, Niles.
Look at Fitchin. Nice Pele kick. I think he just knocked Niles Planquet cold, and look at this.
But he made his stupid little pose and he got caught.
Jack Foster with a headbutt saves Fitchin from a chokeslam, it looked like. Running
Maddox.
capo kick into the corner. I don't think I've still seen Maddox leave his feet. Clothesline, and Maddox has been eliminated.
He had to be one of the favorites. I didn't know only Jack Foster could have thrown him out.
What a huge elimination, and now we've seen
this.
We've well-documented history between the Monarch and Jack Foster.
And look, Dak trying to throw both of them out.
Had one of the most brutal matches in 2017 with that dog collar match, and it looks like the hatred is still there between the Monarch and the Bruiser from Blackwater.
Now I know Monarch hates Dak, he hates Jack, he hates Bolt, he hates Fitch, and he hates Fuego. But we know it's well documented, like you said. Foster threw Wyatt on those exposed boards of the ring. You know, Wyatt wants to throw him out more than anybody at this point, probably, except probably Dak.
Here comes the absolute best at being the absolute worst. Number 16, Christian Rose.
The low life living the high life, baby, with that trucker hat and all.
I love how misery loves company, and that's why you love Christian Rose so much. He's probably, look at this, coming in with a bunch of
His
forearms,
Twitter
though.
handle is @bitterlunatic. I mean, I love this guy. I love his words of wisdom.
Look at this. The bitter lunatic almost faced elimination.
Oh, he fell
That's
through
it.
the table.
The bitter.
But he's not.
No.
Look, he only has one foot touch the ground, not the other one.
Wait, does that count?
Yes, both
Only
feet.
one
Shawn Michaels
of
told us a long time ago. He
Christian
taught
Rose
us
has
you have to
touched
have
the
both
floor.
feet.
Bitter lunatic. I thought that was it for him, but instead he keeps both feet off the concrete, and he's hopping back in.
Look at that. What a brilliant man. Using that table.
I would call that luck. I wouldn't necessarily call that brilliance.
I don't
but
exactly know
nonetheless-
how he fell through the table, but whatever.
Nonetheless, Christian Rose remains in the NWL Rumble.
Made you soil yourself.
I can't wait to see you. I hope you're one of the surprise entrants in the Rumble tonight.
Oh, this is me. Oh no, it's Thor.
Oh, here comes another one of my favorites into the Rumble. It's Thor
Oh, and he took out both. Yes. Now why did Thor have problems? Look, but Thor obviously no friends either.
Thor is so explosive in that ring, and he's showing it right now. He's attacking anybody. Look at that nice forearm into the corner by Thor Terrio.
It's always interesting to me to see who doesn't attack who. It's usually Thor attacks everybody because he has no friends.
Look at Thor Terrio now. Still with a handful of steam there, or a head full of steam. Nice drop kick out of the corner.
Oh, he's drop kicking everybody.
Thor Terrio has a
No,
lot
no.
to prove. Spit 2017.
Oh, yes,
Is that
throw
it
him
for
out, throw him
Thor?
out.
No. He's in. He stays in. Thor Terrio spent
Fuego's in trouble.
the better part of 2017, embroiled in some of the most brutal feuds in the NWL. Never quite set his gaze on a championship, but now maybe it's Thor Terrio's time.
There's a collection of great NWL stars in the ring right now. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but anyone in the ring right now has a chance of winning this championship.
Could Niles Planquet be facing elimination?
Come on, Belvedere, push him back in. Push him back in.
Pushing Niles
Yes.
Planquet back in the ring.
What a great helper,
Whoa.
butler, manservant.
We haven't seen this guy in a couple broadcasts, but here comes High on Life Ken Darby.
This guy is so flexible, he can probably hide anywhere around this ring. Look, he has no shoes either. Makes him more cat-like.
This Ken Dharma slithering into the ring. High on Life making an appearance here in the NWL Rumble. He wants just as bad as anybody to walk out the NWL champion. A veteran of this sport as well, Ken Dharma could very well take home that championship.
Ken Dharma's been around the world, and he's in there tussling with Thor Terrio now. Everyone's pretty much paired off except in that corner. Dak Draper and getting a lot of people wanting to throw him out, I'm sure.
Did you just say tussling?
Yeah, tussle.
Now look at this, the referees are, thank goodness,
What?
are sending
Why would they
Belvedere
throw
to
him
the
out?
back.
He's got a manager's
Has
license.
been thrown out from ringside by our officials.
That's right,
He's
he doesn't need to
officials.
help Niles Planquet try to stay in this matchup. If he's to win this Rumble, he needs to do it on his own.
These officials are as bad as the ones in the Chiefs game last week. Come on, Niles Planquet. Maybe you'll take it, or Jeremy Wyatt.
Vincent goes over the top rope and holds on. He's holding on to that bottom rope for dear life.
What?
You can't be serious.
He's coming out of the concession stand?
Roscoe, who runs Roscoe's General Store and all of our NWL events,
Are you kidding me?
he's in the NWL Rumble.
This is Roscoe Leech.
What?
The fans are clearing a path.
This guy's out of breath just walking to the bathroom.
Did he just eliminate himself by...
Oh,
He just low-blowed Christian Rose.
Why is he in the ring? This is a disgrace.
He can't.
He just, Jack Foster just took him down with one swing.
I don't have the words right now. Roscoe is trying to punch.
What is he? He's attacking everybody. Is he nuts?
This truly goes to show you that anything and everything. He just stunned Bull Brady. He just stunned Christian Rose.
What is going on? No.
Roscoe dropping the bomb on everybody and anybody. I've never seen such a thing in my life. Ken Dharma is the next victim.
This guy slings hot dogs. He doesn't throw stunners. Thank goodness Buddy Shepard's here, hopefully.
Roscoe Leech, unbelievable. He's fighting Jack Foster.
Jack Foster probably feels
He just stunned Jack Foster.
Buddy, thank you for coming here and saving us all from this garbage. Get in there and throw him out.
Ryan, in my entire life, I've never seen anything quite like this. And they have quite the history.
Yes.
Buddy Shepard and Roscoe. And look at
Here we go.
Buddy Shepard trying to haul Roscoe up over that top rope.
Looks like a wet sandbag.
Look at that, putting Roscoe gingerly on the apron.
Kick him out.
These two have a history dating back to one of our first NWL live events, and they're shaking hands. Oh! He just kicked Roscoe right in the...
Yes, he's out, thank goodness.
Right in the
Roscoe
trail
Leech
mix.
has been eliminated.
Now, Roscoe obviously has been eliminated.
Thank goodness. What a waste of an entrance. You should have been in there instead, Ben.
I'm good right where I am. I'm safe sitting up here. I don't have the, I'll be honest, I don't have the trail mix to fight Jack Foster.
Who's next? Rupert? Who else is going to be in there? I mean, we're taking workers in the back.
I wish
It's a joke.
That'd be amazing.
No, Rupert's back there screwing up the video stuff. He's not going to go in there, I don't think.
Oh, here comes the next member of the Rumble. It is Davey. It's got to be Davey Vega. Matt Fitchett's already in there. There he is, Davey Vega.
Davey Vega.
Great, now both the besties of the world are. Oh, Buddy!
Thank goodness. Buddy Shepard.
Buddy, don't hit the board.
Buddy
on.
Shepard has been eliminated. Thank goodness. Oh, hard kick.
I'm okay. If he's going to kick both that way, I'm okay with it.
And what kind of chance do the besties?
Oh, look at the besties
them. They're
hugging.
hugging now. But if they're the
Oh,
last
great
two
stuff with
guys in
Fuego.
there, they're going to go against each other for that NWL championship.
Fuego getting the grape stuff. No!
Oh, Niles Poirier has been eliminated by the besties in the world.
What a joke. Fuego is getting grape stuffed over there like a bunch of half-eaten grapes that he is. He's horrible. He's barely hanging on.
Wrestling fans, if you like this type of action, the unpredictability of the best wrestling show in the Midwest, go to nwleague.com, click on the events banner, and see when we're going to be in your area. And I mean, we've got a bunch of great live events coming up for you that you can't afford to miss.
Look at that. I told you he's very flexible. I don't know if you're going to hurt Ken Dharma that way. Oh, look at that. Bessie's attacking Christian Rose.
We're going to be in St. Joe. Christian Rose has been eliminated. We're going to be in St. Joe on Friday, February 9th. Joplin on Saturday, February 3rd. And we've got a plethora of events. Get your tickets now. You can't miss. Oh, well, here comes the real Raging
Is it?
Bull.
How do you know? Oh, there he is.
I don't think Drew Gold can enter twice. Thank goodness.
Maverick, at this point, this juncture in the match, he has to be a favorite. All the other guys in the ring are so worn out. He's coming in fresh. Oh,
Look at
man.
that pop-up power bomb. Just spiked Thor Terrio in the center of the ring.
How high was that?
Oh, look at this, just tossing Jeremy Wyatt out of his boots. This man has no alliances. This man needs no allegiances. He wants the NWL Championship.
Look at this, Bull Brady.
Look at Jack Hammer driving Bull Brady into the canvas.
Maverick has to be a favorite.
Absolutely, Maverick is one of the best athletes in the NWL. He was the first NWL, or the spirit of the NWL champion, before being defeated by Gary J. This man's pedigree speaks for itself, and having no alliances could suit the Raging Bull well in this matchup.
And he picked maybe the wrong person to get into a battle with early on the ring here. No! Thank goodness.
Jack Foster, my top pick for the winner of the NWL Rumble, is still in there. I mean, I don't see who can eliminate Jack Foster.
Well, Dak Draper's still in the ring. He was number 1. Here comes Cody Summers.
Newcomer Cody Summers making his appearance here in the NWL. I believe the first television appearance for the young upstart. This kid's impressive.
Look at this out to Fuego thought he threw him out.
Nice boot,
Oh,
great agility.
nice.
Springboard ace crusher. Drives Fuego del Sol hard into the canvas. And Cody Summers wants to make, what bigger impression could you make on this grand of scale by becoming the first ever NWL champion?
I mean,
the first ever winner of the Rumble NWL champion.
If you look at the ring right now, the longest in there is definitely Dak, and then second, I believe, is Bull Brady. They've been in there an extremely amount of long time. Dak's been in there nearly a half hour at this point.
Yeah, we cannot discount the heart and the I think we've almost been talking like so.
Oh,
look at that! Who was that just got eliminated?
Marco Howlett. Thrown out by Davey Vega. Way to stoke that Howlett's besties feud. I mean, come on. He's going to want to come in there and throw you out, besties.
Still in there, we have Ken Dharma, we have Maverick, we have Dak Draper, the champion, we have Jack Foster, Jeremy Wyatt. So many guys are still in this match. Well, here may be a sleeper pick, and that's Mike Outlaw. Mike Outlaw has a lot to prove here, and look at this, he's going to work.
He's beating up guys that are out of the Rumble already.
Mike Outlaw, nice body block there. Clothesline takes out Bull Brady. Look at Mike Outlaw just going to work on anybody and everybody here. Wait, could he be out? I want to see if his feet are touched. No, skins the cat back in.
Wow.
I think referee Nick Chin was on that side. Says his feet were clear of the ground.
It looked like while Mike Outlaw was coming out, it looked like Matt Fitchin got eliminated as well. So now the besties are not 1-2 in there. You just got Davey Vega in there getting his butt kicked.
Good catch, Ryan. I didn't even see Matt Fitchin get eliminated.
Jack Foster down on the ground.
Look at this, Mike Outlaw.
Trying to get Dak out.
Trying to get the champion, Dak Draper, out.
What a feather in his cap if he threw out Dak Draper. I am offering a big amount of money, and Matt Jackson is too, if anyone that gets out Dak Draper.
You really make me, this is the first time in this broadcast you've made me sick. Usually it's multiple times. We've been seeing eye to eye, but you're a disgusting person sometimes.
Since when did you become Dak Draper's friend?
I admire the fact that Dak Draper knows where his bread is buttered, so to speak, and he sided with Team Based-In, and I think that says a lot about his character.
Yeah, he goes after the cheap win. That's all. He goes after whoever's running on top, he thinks. Look at Thomas Shire, the size of this guy, another newcomer to the NWL.
Thomas Shire with some great European uppercuts.
Trained by Dory Funk Jr., Thomas Shire, and he's in there throwing Dak around, going after Thor Terrio.
He's a fundamentally sound wrestler.
That's what they tell me.
Did you get that?
I heard you. You sounded like a funk.
Look at Bull Brady holding on to that bottom rope. Bull Brady, what a transformation. I cannot wait to see what's next for Bull Brady. It might be the NWL Championship.
Hopefully not. I'm not voting for that at all.
What better revenge on Dak Draper than to have Bull Brady capture that championship?
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was going to end right there for you. Bull barely stays in.
You want to talk about the deck being stacked against you, as we've been talking about all night. Dak Draper, I mean, the deck doesn't get more stacked than that. This guy has to go through, and so far successfully, 29 other NWL stars, and in order to retain his championship. This is insane.
Well, he thinks he's so smart. He thinks he's going to prove everybody wrong if he can outlast everybody. That was the dumbest bet he could have made. Here comes Shane Sanders, another relative newcomer to the NWL. But back to Dak, he is a guy that thinks, you know, he hasn't cared about anybody else except himself for the better part of a year, and all of a sudden he wants to put this title on the line. He wouldn't even give Blaine Meeks a rematch, and now he's okay with putting on the line in a Rumble match, which is going to prove horrible for him.
Look at that. Thomas Shire going to work. Our newcomers are faring very well in this matchup this far with some of the best, most seasoned athletes in the NWL. Thomas Shire is still in there. Cody Summers is still in there. Could we see the dawn of a new era here in the NWL?
Well, we'll see. You got Shire and Cody Summers right there, right by the ropes. Look at Shane Sanders going on the attack there.
Beautiful Northern Light suplex with no bridge, just all impact there by the blue-collar worker himself, Shane Sanders.
Man, there's a lot of men in the ring now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 to 12 guys in there at this point. This is the most we've had in there at this point, Ben.
It's almost hard to keep up with all these guys that are still. That's why I didn't even notice Matt Fitchett got eliminated. Oh, would you look at this? Here's a guy that we got to talk about. The UFC standout, Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez.
This is a guy that can make an impact. I saw his last MMA fight. He kicked a guy so hard in the thigh, just him as a huge hematoma on his leg. I mean, this guy is lethal weapons are his legs.
That's absolutely true. Look at that.
And he talk about cardio.
Jeremy Wyatt's hanging on by a thread here in the corner.
Come on, Wyatt, stay in there.
With Bull Brady all over him.
I need Wyatt or Maverick or anybody else I like to win this. It just can't be Dak Draper.
Look at that. Oh, he just took out Cody Summers. Maverick used Fuego like a battering ram, and now Fuego has been eliminated as well, and Maverick has 2 eliminations under his belt.
He's waving goodbye to him. I love that. Oh, come on. Farmer blow. I love that.
It's disgusting.
Oh, no.
That could get us all sick.
It could, but you know what? I wasn't around him, so I don't care.
Look at that, haymakers. Oh, it seemed like the adrenaline of Maverick almost didn't register those leg kicks from Sharkbait. Well, here we go.
Oh, no.
Business has definitely picked up because Jet Royal is coming in to the NWL Rumble.
That's Sharkbait's buddy. He's coming in here now.
Friendship Team 9000.
It's a dumb name.
Represented in full here in this NWL Rumble, and Jet Royal going after friend and foe here. He wants to be the NWL champion.
How many bodies are on the ring?
Oh, look at that. He just spiked Bull Brady with that jet lag. Man, what a move.
Jack Foster's up, though. Uh-oh.
You don't want to pick a fight with Jack Foster. Nice drop kick. I'm still reeling from some of these eliminations. I can't believe Maddox has been eliminated. I mean, there's so many guys who I thought were going to be at least in the top 10 who have been eliminated.
Well, no one's asking you for lucky numbers, okay, Ben? You have a horrible sense of who's going to win anything. It's not going to be Dak, of course. My pick has always been, what did I say at the beginning? What did I say?
You said a few. You said Jeremy Wyatt.
I said anyone in the Jackson administration.
You're definitely a swing voter.
Anyone in the Jackson administration wins, I'm good.
Hey,
Kid Darman.
Wait, are we going to hear it tonight? Kid Darman's been eliminated.
Everett Connor.
And
Dharma has been eliminated.
Everett Connors, look at that.
I thought he was going to sing his hit single, I Am Him, right here.
Have you gotten a copy already?
I do. Oh, look at that super kick.
Is it good? I heard it was great.
I'm here to call action, not give my opinion on pop singing.
It's that good? Oh, look at Everett Connors in there. He's got the moves. We just got to you got to hear the lyrics now. Let's watch the moves here. Come on, look at that outfit. Not just anybody can wear that.
I will say it's catchy. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a catchy song. Doesn't mean it's good. It's just a catchy song. Now, let's get back to the action here. Maverick almost going over the top rope there. That's going to take a lot of muscle to throw that guy out.
Jet Royal trying to throw out Wyatt. You got Jack and Dak over there. There's a lot of people in this ring. Who is going to end up being the NWL champion?
Bull Brady's hanging strong in this matchup. I've even seen him near the ropes that often. Dak Draper, the current NWL champion, hanging very strong. Look,
come on, get him out.
His feet are almost scraping the floor here. And look at that. Wait, he's got him in a head scissors. Jeremy Wyatt going through the second rope.
The 30th and final competitor is...
All right, this is the last
the
competitor.
final competitor? Who is it?
No!
Oh my, really? We haven't seen him in forever.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's Gil Rogers is number 30.
This guy's never won a match. How's he even in this match?
Unbelievable. Gil Rogers making his return to the NWL. We haven't seen this guy in quite a while. Could this be the night? Could this be the day that Gil Rogers picks up a victory and the NWL championship?
If it is, I quit.
Wrestling fans, one of these men will leave the NWL champion.
Look at this. One of these guys will be the champion. All the competitors are now in there. And whoever's left are now still in the stakes to become NWL champion.
Look at this. Gil Rogers with a series of atomic drops. That's only something you'll see from Gil Rogers. And I'd love to see him back here in the NWL. Yes. Look at all those atomic drops. You love it.
I can't believe Gil Rogers came back for the NWL Rumble. Look at him, knife-edge chops.
Imagine the landscape of the NWL and what it'll look like.
Listen to this crowd. You kidding me?
Jam-packed crowd here in Overland Park. I love it. Real quick, Ryan, I have to mention the fact that we are now on ProWrestlingTees.com. You can pick up the top NWL shirts right now on ProWrestlingTees.com. I believe it's /NWL. We're right there. And some great new designs, and we'll have all new designs at every merch stand from here on out at our live events. It's a great opportunity to pick up some great NWL merch.
There's some great shirts, the Foundation and the Howlets. Those are the two shirts I wanted from the beginning. We finally have them, but anyway, look, we don't have a Gil Rogers shirt. That's horrible. He shouldn't even be in this Rumble. And look, right now, if you look right now, Ben, who's going to win? Who's your two? You have to pick right now.
Seeing that he's lasted the entire time so far, I'm going to have to say Dak Draper proves the naysayers wrong. He lasts the entire time, and we remain in the Dak Draper era here in the NWL.
Come on. I have to go with, it has to be either Maverick, Jack Foster,
it's the hardest thing you've ever had
Jeremy
to do.
Wyatt.
I said Jack Foster, you called me crazy.
I'm excited. I don't know who to pick. There's so many guys who can win it right now. Thor?
You don't think Everett Connors has got a shot? Who knows? Maybe the pop star becomes the king of the NWL by winning the NWL championship.
He could serenade us all after his victory. There's Shane Sanders.
Gil Rogers has just eliminated Shane Sanders.
It just can't be Dak Draper, and now I add it cannot be Gil Rogers.
Look at this.
Come on, Jack.
Jack Foster hanging on by a thread. Gil Rogers has Everett Connors and just throws him out. Gil Rogers has 2 eliminations. Things are looking up for number 30, Gil Rogers.
Come on. Somebody get Gil and Dak out of there. Why are they talking? Are they together?
Whoa, look at that. Gil Rogers and Dak Draper exchanging right hands. Gil Rogers, make no mistake about it, although he's never won a singles victory here in the NWL, he is definitely a great competitor, and he wants to win maybe more than anybody.
No, he definitely does. Oh, look at that.
Clothesline turns Thor Terrio inside out, and he has been eliminated.
That could have been a favorite for a lot of people. Thor Terrio, and here's Outlaw working over Maverick now.
Maverick with a vicious clothesline. You see Thor Terrio get turned inside out. And here, the Stampede of the Bulls is landing on Mike Outlaw right now, and Mike Outlaw is going to be worse for wear after it's over.
Bye-bye, Mike Outlaw.
Mike Outlaw has been eliminated. I believe that's 5 eliminations for the Raging Bull.
Whoa!
He
hasn't
Royal
technically touched the ground.
He landed on the guardrail.
Well, I guess technically he's not out. What is this? That's hell.
Wait, the timekeeper's handing Jet Royal a chair.
This is cheating. What is this?
Jet Royal still hasn't been eliminated. His feet did not touch the floor. He's got a fan's hat on.
No, that's Roscoe's stupid hat.
Is that Roscoe? Oh, look at that. And he's back in. Jet Royal stays in this matchup. Is that the kind of ingenuity that will lead, if he wins this, he may be the next NWL champion?
Only Shawn Michaels has that kind of creativeness to make him win a Rumble. There's no way Jet Royal can do that.
Oh, kick to the side of the head
maybe
by
I
Dag
take that back.
Draper.
Look at the collection of guys in here at this moment.
Friendship Team 9000 still in there. Bull Brady, Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez, Maverick, Jack Foster, Jeremy Wyatt, Gil Rogers, and look at, I almost forgot about Thomas Shire. Thomas Shire is still in there as well. This could be anybody's day to win the NWL Championship. I'm still going with Dak Draper.
Somewhere Dory Funk Jr. is really excited. He blinked. He's very excited for Thomas Shire.
Look at this.
Look at this, Maverick and Bull Brady now.
Oh, Jeremy Wyatt has just eliminated Davey Vega. And that'll be it for the besties in the world.
There goes Sharkbait.
Sharkbait up and over. Jack Foster showing the Jackbait team may be dead at this point, especially when it comes to the NWL Championship.
Oh, big choke slam on Bull Brady. Thomas Shire went out.
Thomas Shire goes out.
Look at this. Jack Foster looks like he's gotten a second wind. He's going around the ring and attacking everyone, including Gil. I like that.
Laying that forearm right across the side of the face of Gil Rogers.
Dak Draper's still in there. He's been in there nearly 50 minutes. You have Bull Brady in there nearly 45 minutes.
Don't discount Jack Foster's been in there for quite a long time as well.
Uh-oh.
Wait, could we see Jack Foster has been eliminated? And I give the assist to one Gil Rogers. They wanted to get the big man out of the ring, and bad. They knew he posed a credible threat to be the last man standing in this NWL Rumble.
7 guys remain now. Look at this, Sharkbait trying to break the arm of Maverick.
Submission won't eliminate Maverick, but it'll make it easier if he takes one of those hulking biceps away.
Sharkbait's still on the outside.
Sharkbait pays the ultimate price and the ultimate sacrifice and is eliminated.
Down to 6 we are now.
Look at that. Jet Royal tried to do that springboard forearm, which he's known for. Right in the midsection. Jet Royal still on that apron, and Jeremy Wyatt wants to eliminate Jet Royal so badly.
He's still on the outside. He still hasn't gotten back in the ring, so if he falls, he's done.
Look at this.
Can't believe Gil Rogers is still in there.
Jet Royal, he's trying to suplex Jeremy Wyatt over the top rope. Oh, he's just stopped his head. This could be, oh no, Jet Royal's holding on, and that's it. Jet Royal has been eliminated.
It was a good fight, but you're no contest for Jeremy Wyatt there, Jet.
We're down to the final 5 competitors. Bull Brady, Jeremy Wyatt, Gil Rogers, Maverick, and the current champion, Dak Draper, remain in this match.
Look at this,
that's
Wyatt.
it for Jeremy Wyatt. He's got to be,
just hanging there.
He's hanging on. Bull Brady just needs to dump him over that top rope. He slipped. Did you see that? Jeremy Wyatt almost eliminated.
Both eliminated from the outside by Wyatt.
And now we are down to the final 4 competitors. Jeremy Wyatt, Gil Rogers, Maverick, and Dak Draper. One of these men will be the NWL champion.
One of these men don't belong is what you should have said.
Gil Rogers just said he's not taking any more crap. You know he needs business when he uses the C word.
Yeah, it's pretty big, this Sesame Street watching sissy. Come on, throw him out.
Gil Rogers, can you imagine? Oh man, I'm
No, I
so
can't.
excited. If Gil Rogers was able to win this match, that'd be the biggest feather in his cap ever.
I don't live in fantasy land like you, Ben. It's gonna be, but right now my pick has to be Jeremy Wyatt
Going back to Jeremy Wyatt, huh?
or Maverick.
Look at this, Maverick, two of the top hitters here in the NWL. Dak Draper, just got his face kicked off by the Raging Bull.
Bye, Gil.
Gil stays in it, just dumps to the outside.
Bye, Dak.
Is
Bye,
Dak?
bye.
Is it Dak's time? Is it Dak's time to get eliminated? Look at this.
Gil's trying to eliminate
Gil's
all
trying
of
to
them.
eliminate all of them.
He almost became champion. He was within inches of that happening. This is a horrible
Gil
thing.
Rogers spiting, clawing, scraping. He wants to eliminate.
Get back in there, everybody.
Gil Rogers, look at this, Maverick going back in. Gil Rogers has been eliminated.
Thank you, Maverick.
Jeremy Wyatt and Dak Draper are still in, right?
They're still in, no one touched.
Goodness, that was so close.
They're still on the apron at this point, though.
Gil Rogers, welcome back, Gil, but we'll see you another time. We are down to the final three, and now Jeremy Wyatt and Dak Draper are slugging it out.
Still on the apron. Now, if either of these guys drop, it's over. Come on. Oh, look at this.
Wait, Maverick! They just both pulled that bottom rope down, and Maverick has been eliminated.
Maverick trying to take both men out as both were standing on that apron. He could have easily done it, but they both saw it moved, and he's gone. So it comes down to these two, Ben. And if it comes down to these two, Wyatt's on top. You know this. They've never even touched up to this point.
Dak Draper, you can listen to the crowd. This is something they have wanted to see for a long time. People are standing up in this jam-packed arena, and Dak Draper and Jeremy Wyatt are going toe-to-toe for the richest prize in our sport.
I've been wanting this for months. I've been wanting this for almost a year. Who is going
Dak
to come out
Draper
on top?
shoots him off. Jeremy Wyatt puts the brakes on. Look at these two. They've been going for over 30 minutes, and they still have this guy. That's it. Jeremy. No, he stays on the apron. I thought that was an elimination.
Dak's gone for over 50 minutes. Wyatt's gone for a little over 30.
I can't believe they have this kind of gas tank left in them. That's the type of athletes the NWL carries. Dak with a springboard elbow. Drives it into the chin of the Monarch, and look at Dak. He's on fire.
Come on, Wyatt. Get up.
Dak Draper was something to prove here tonight to every single person like you that's doubted him before. He wants to prove he belongs on the top of our mountain.
He can't go. He can't put this against all 29 other guys and still win. There's no way.
28 people have fallen. Dak Draper and Jeremy Wyatt are the final two, and Wyatt just drove a nail right into maybe the coffin of Dak Draper.
That lightning spiral, finishing maneuver in most of his matches. He just has to pick him up and throw him over that top rope right now, and it's over.
What a main event, what a show, what a rumble we've seen here tonight. And we are down to Jeremy Wyatt and Dak Draper. I can't believe Dak Draper he's fought so hard to get to this point in this matchup.
No!
He's going for that coronation, and Dak Draper scouts that move. Look at that forearm just right to the side of the face.
Get away from the ropes.
Oh, gosh. Wait, who's that?
Oh, it's Matt Jackson.
Come on! The Jackson administration is out here, and Jeremy Wyatt has been eliminated. Dak Draper is still the champ.
The referees didn't see it, though.
Wait, what the hell?
The referees didn't see it.
No, Jeremy Wyatt comes back. That's it. We have a new NWL champion. The Monarch has gained the throne here in the NWL.
Jackson administration has all the titles now at this point.
That can't be.
Anyway.
Dak Draper eliminated Jeremy Wyatt, but the referees did not see it. And Jeremy Wyatt took advantage and eliminated Dak Draper. And we have a new NWL champion.
If the referees don't see it, Ben, you know you've watched pro wrestling enough in your life. If they don't see it, it's not official. And it's not his fault that he got thrown out when both referees' backs were turned. He got back in, threw him out, and the referee saw it, so he rightfully is the champion.
Son of a gun, I don't believe what we've seen.
And look at Dak.
Dak is beside himself. The Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt, is the new NWL champion.
So well deserved for a man who has spent 20 years in the Midwest being one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. He just eliminated the man who was there for almost an hour. I gotta give it to Dak for that. He was in there since #1. But you're a loser, dude. Get the heck out of here.
Dak Draper worked so hard to get to the top of the NWL and to have it stolen by those 5 thieves right there, right from out from under. It's robbery. This is robbery. I can't believe it. Jeremy Wyatt. Dang it.
This is so great. Look at Matt Jackson, a Cheshire Cat. He understands how beautiful this is for the Jackson administration. This is exactly what he had whiteboarded when he took over this company from Major Baston. This is so great.
The Jackson administration, if it wasn't clear now, or before, it's clear now. They have the NWL, all the gold, all the championships, and we are held hostage in the Jackson administration.
Only the second time that belt has ever been around anyone's waist. First Dak Draper for almost, well, the better part of a year. And now Jeremy Wyatt, your NWL champions, and the Foundation, your tag team champions. The Jackson administration, Ben, needless to say, they're in full control of the NWL.
That's it for us, Scott. What a week of NWL TV. A new champion is born, and it's the Monarch Jeremy Wyatt for Ryan McGillicuddy. I'm Ben Miller. Good night.